And when I talk about trauma, when we talk about trauma in general, I think of, and I've heard of it explained this way. One is a big trauma where, let's say you're standing on the beach and a tidal wave comes by, knocks you off the beach, drags you out to sea, takes everything with you. That's big trauma. Those are things like, sexual abuse, physical abuse, trauma that you think about with war, people in the street, seeing people killed right in front of them. Those are the big traumas. And then there's small traumas, little T's. And the way I think about those are, you're still on the beach kicking it, but you got an 8 foot wave that comes in and smacks you and knocks you around, you get back up. And then there's another 8 foot wave that comes and hits you and knocks you around. Well, after about the 10th one, you're out to sea, all your stuff's out there, and you're in no, same boat as when the tidal wave came by. And I think a lot of us, a big significant percentage of us, if not all of us, have one or the other, either growing up or while we're in our addictions. And I think what's so important about that is how much change it can do to a person. And so when I talk about me having trauma as a kid, and it was when I was young, it changed me in that I had all this fear. I was full of fear, and I never knew why I was afraid. I really didn't. I just knew I was always afraid, and I was always a person who, immediately when something happened, I automatically thought, oh shit, what did I do wrong? I really fucked things up this time. That kind of stuff. Um, and that was all, I think, based in the trauma that I had. I think that the everything that I did coming out of growing up was in an attempt to help myself be safe, so to speak.
Mhm.
And the way I did that was with athletics. I tried to be, I tried to do everything I could do to make myself safe. And in that way, and in those ways, what I did was I tried to do really well in school. I tried to, you know, do what I could to, do the best I could, so to speak. And it's strange because anytime I talk to, when I first got clean back in 2008, you always have these family things where your family comes in if you're in rehab, and they have a family day or whatever where they tell your family all about what you've been doing and
All the
how
bad
addiction works and
things.
all that
Yeah.
stuff. And
Yeah.
yeah, so the funny, well, I mean, not funny, but what came out of that, one of the things that I remembered was my mom and my dad just being like, why, I don't get why you felt that way, like why, I wish, we knew how afraid you were, and those kind of things. And I don't know why I was afraid to talk with people about it, but I just wasn't.
Mhm.
So I grew up with this chaotic kind of brain.